that I changed the schedule help in order to help to Andres. However, I am not sure, or I don't know very well why Andres um, are not connected.
You said that he changed the group. He go to another group.
Yes,
Maybe
however,
he's there still. Maybe he's still there. No, he
yeah.
cannot change again a group.
Mhm. However, he told me that he has not changed the group because the teacher didn't answer him. For that, I propose that um, change the schedule in the afternoon in order to help them. However, if he cannot participate in the speaking session, is not my problem. However, I am trying to help them, to help him. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to show you my screen.
Have you write to him on private in his chat?
What did you say me? Would you repeat me again, please?
Have you write to him in the chat?
Yes, of course.
He
However,
didn't
I
answer you.
however he answered me and asked me, teacher, what is the new time
Schedule.
I schedule? And he answered me that I answered him in the afternoon at 2 p.m. Since he told me before that
In the morning
uh,
he couldn't participate.
he told me that he only can connect in the afternoon from 2 p.m. until 5 p.m. For that,
And
I
what did
wrote,
he say about it? What did he say when you write so?
he wrote me, yes, teacher, no problem. I can connect in the afternoon.
Then
Since my schedule is from 2 p.m. until 5 p.m. because in the night I had to work and in the morning as well. For that reason, I changed the schedule. However, I'm not sure what happened with him. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to share you my screen. Okay. Uh, oh. Can you see my screen just right now? Daniel, could you hear me? Hello. Me? Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can see your
Oh,
screen.
okay. Now you can see different picture. Uh, according to this title, uh, how would how would you define love? How would you define love?
Love. Wow. It's a hard question. I think love is a feeling that you show to other people that you care for. It's a true feeling that people have to others to feel well or to construct or to build up relationships together. That's it.
Okay. Okay. According to this picture, what do you think? Can the love to be expressed in different ways?
Camilo to what?
What do you think? Can the love to be expressed in different ways?
Of course, in different ways. For example, my father, he doesn't express his feeling explicitly. He only express or talk to you, or if you're, in this case, I'm his son, and he express his feelings to me in a different way. Meanwhile, my mother express her feelings different, much more different than my father. So I can see there is a really different, or there is a various way for you, for every people that can express their feelings of love, of course. My father expresses his feeling talking or buying you things, and my mother only kissing you or hugging you.
Okay. And what do you think? Um, what is your opinion about the following question? Um, is love expressed only on the human being?
No, of course, no. Every living things, in every living things that breathe on earth, everybody that breathe, including animals, including every living things on earth that can breathe, can show love to their partners or to their families. Not only
Okay.
humans have
Okay.
feelings, the animals have feelings too.
Mhm. Okay. What do you think? Thank you, Daniel. What do you think about the picture post in the center of the slide of this slide?
There is a book that says that suggests or give you suggestions about what to do when your partner doesn't no longer love you or doesn't love you anymore. There is like a auto help or a self improve book where you can read and can search about what to do in that situation and that specific situation. In case if your partner no longer love you need to do something about it to bring back that feeling to you because he took it away. He or her took it away.
Okay. What do you think about the picture post on the right side, especially here?
The
You can see
flamingos
difference.
or
Mm,
people playing.
the above, the top picture.
Yeah, I think there is a picture. Yes. Maybe people enjoying life, enjoying the moment together, sharing, sharing
What
each other.
what do you think? What do you think they are?
They are people they are very happy to be there. Maybe they are family. They are a family that are sharing that moment together. Maybe they are in a holiday, sharing that feeling of love, showing affections to each other.
Okay. The love is expressed between friends. What do you think? Should be
Of
expressed.
course, it's a different kind of love, but it's still love. So it counts too in that inside that feeling. If I show love to, for example, to my friend, I think my friend is like my, it's like a brother to me or a sister to me. Of course, I'm going to show a love for her, for him. Very a different kind of love, not the love that I want to be together with him or her. It's a different kind of love, a friendship love that we can support each other when we have problems. We can give help each other.
Yes, of course. Okay, thank you. I'm going to share this slide. This is the main objectives for this class. The first one is to think about what love is and share ideas, and to teach some idioms concerning relationships and talk about dating and relationships. Okay. You can see in this slide different idioms concerning relationships. Uh, there are four, especially for Daniel. Uh, According to these idioms, what do you think is the first idioms on the right side, on the left side, the top box? What do you think is the meaning?
To break up is end a relationship. To
Mm-hmm.
split up, to no longer be together with your partner.
Could you give me an example of sentence in which you can use this idiom?
Of course. Oh, professor, I need to tell you something. Yesterday, I broke up with my girlfriend, and I feel so bad today. I cannot think, I cannot thought. I am so sorry for her. Yeah, that is an
Okay.
example.
Oh, that's good, interesting. Okay, what it means double date? Double date.
Double date is when you're dating two people at the same time, two persons at the same time. And for example, I am double dating two girls right now, or you make the date double. I think I don't know. What do you think? Am I correct?
Okay. Okay. The, could you repeat me the last one? The last one you told me?
I was
The last
saying
one example that you.
I was saying that it's like double dating two people at the same time, two girls, for example. I am double dating
Mhm.
two girls right now. I have two girls on my list today. I think
Mhm.
it's double
Okay.
date. When you double
Mhm.
a date. I don't know if am I right. Am I right?
Yes, is correct in this situation. Double date is when a person has, for example, two boyfriends or two
Two
girlfriends.
girlfriends.
Uh, yeah, is when the person is uh, going out with two persons.
At the
I
same
think.
time.
Okay.
Sim- at the same time,
Mm, at the same
simultaneously.
time. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Um, According to this orange, the idioms
Blind
pots on
date.
the orange. Mm-hmm. What do
Blind
you think
date?
is blind?
Yeah. Blind date is when you go to a date without knowing the person you're going to date that day. In other words,
Mm-hmm.
in other words, is when you don't know the person you're going to date that day or that night. Mm, it's blind because it isn't because you cannot see the person. Obviously, it is like it is like um, a saying, or it is in an implicit situation. It's not saying you literally that it's a blind date. No, it is it is implicit. Blind date is when you don't know the person you're dating or you're going to date that night. Only you know the person when you sit together on a table and start to talk or see when you arrive. But you, while you are coming to the date, neither of the parts know each other.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. The last one.
Is to go
The
Dutch.
last.
To go Dutch is when you agree with a group of people to pay the meal. Like, for example, let's go Dutch. It means like everybody pays their own food. Not only one person pays for the rest of the food that for uh,
Mm-hmm.
the food of her friends. Only every people individually go Dutch because they are in Dutch, they are in group, but they pay each other. They pay individually the meal that they're going to eat. I think I
Yes.
don't know.
Mhm. Yes. It's correct. Okay. Something here.
Or to go Dutch means when you say here in Spanish, you say vamos a hacer la vaca. I think it means that translation. I think. Means that I could do that when I'm interpreting a translation. I can say let's go Dutch, vamos a hacer la vaca. I can say that. In your
Okay.
region, you say vamos a hacer la vaca there in your region, or you have another expression.
Uh, Here say the people say other people know. People say here. Some people say here. Meaty meaty. It's like in English 50-50.
You don't know the expression vamos a hacer la vaca. You don't know that expression,
Some people I had heard some
but
people say,
you know the meaning, isn't it?
yeah, I know the meaning.
That every
Is when
people like share the money and or collect the money together and then
uh,
they big something big and split that meal between each other.
yeah, it's when a group is member of a group is save money in order to get, for example, travel or anything that they want. Okay. Let me share. You can see here there are different marital relationships. Uh, do you know what means the first one? The first
Widow,
one?
yeah, yeah. Widow is when you were together with your spouse or your counterpart or your partner for a long time. You you were married for a long time and then poof, your partner died and you are alone in this earth for the rest of your life. And you do not decide to have another partner because you loved the one that you lose. So you are a widow or a widower. In this case, a widow is when you, a widow, but I think I think Widow, I think that word is written or spelling wrong.
Widow is in, I think it's in the past tense.
Yeah, but that is not a verb. That is a noun. So it doesn't need to have the ed at the end. Without the ed is a widow, but it is a woman that is a widow. But a widower is a man. Widower with the r at the end is a man. A widower is a man that is widower. That is without her spouse. Live without her spouse.
Hmm. Widow, do you know the meanings of widow in Spanish?
Yeah.
Okay.
But widow, that word is written wrong, I think. Without the ed at the end. It's without the ed at the end. And we have two words for the female and male.
Yeah, I don't sure know. Let me check something here. I'm going to show you
Yeah,
something.
yeah, I am really sure.
I'm going to. Oh, sé que está acá. Um, check something.
Widow
Because,
without the ed at the end is a man that is a widow, a woman that is a widow. And a widower is a man. That's is a yeah, it's a man. We have different words, but it's the same.
I'm going to send this
You can
quote.
check it out on the internet.
Yeah, I'm an
In the
English
in the
speaker and the
Cambridge,
English speaker.
I have a dictionary that is called Cambridge Dictionary. That is a perfect dictionary for you if you want to use it instead of reference. I don't know where you use it. Whatever.
You, it's important to know that the American English is different than British English. Yeah. Um, According to English speaker from the United States, some people told me that widow is covered the word. However,
Yeah,
you can see on internet other expressions.
and
Let me check.
widower.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, I know. Widow, I think, yeah, I know now. Widow is one word to refer to a woman and a man. And widow without the D is only for woman, and with R at the end, yeah, it's only for men. But it is in another country. But so in the English language, they have only one word to refer to those genders, isn't it?
Mhm. You
Yeah, so
said
we
it.
have one word, a neutral word, to refer to those to those genders, and we have two different words to refer to those genders separately, female and male, widower and widow, without the ed, and with the ed is only for the two of them. Like they are the same, they are neutral. I didn't know that, but thank you for saying that. Yeah, I didn't know that, but thank you. But you
I,
you need to
I'm
take
going
into
to.
account the other
I'm
two
going to.
words that are
I'm
different.
going to. I'm going to send two examples dealing with that. You can see widow is dealing with she, and widower is with men. Let me check.
But widow with the ed at the end is a neutral word.
She become a widow.
Widower only for men,
And widower is only for men.
and widow for woman. But widowed, the word that you said is
Yeah.
for both of them. widow with an ed at the end is only for men and is
Yes.
for men and women at the same time.
But Jen.
What do you say?
Mhm.
Is that correct, isn't
People.
it?
Widow is for both people, men and women.
Widow.
And
Yeah, yeah.
is a woman. Widow is a man. Hmm.
Wow, I didn't know that, but
Yes. I I like this. It's important every day learn new things. Mhm. Okay.
so were you sure? Were you sure that the widow at the beginning of the class of the speaking session? Were you sure that widow it is a neutral word?
Widow, I
It
in the
is a
beginning of the
neutral
class,
gender.
I know that with widow is used for people. I didn't know. I didn't know. No, I did. Or I did know about it.
But you were saying that widow was only for men, or you didn't
No,
thought that lo que
I
trato de decir es que widow, que si widow, tú sabías que era una palabra para que se utilizaba
yes,
para mujer y para hombre, ¿sí sabías?
yes.
Desde un principio.
Why? Yeah, for that I showed the example.
Yeah, yeah. But you didn't know the other words. No sabías las otras palabras, que widower and widow existían.
Yes, I checked that before. However,
Yeah.
I,
I didn't.
I
So I'm the only one that I didn't know that.
yeah, uh, before teaching you, I like check on internet or ask uh, an English speaker in order to understand because
Wow.
when I was checking this topic, some idioms I didn't know or I didn't know very well the difference between an idioms and other. Yes, I had the same question that you had because first I see this word widow. English speaker told me yes, it's correct the word, and then I see uh, others expression, and you can see different examples. And for that, I I thought in my mind, if Daniel asked me about it, I can show him examples. For that, I share you uh, the example. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Yeah. However, it's important that it's important to know the difference between yes, widow is used for both people, women or men, and another is depending on the person is different. Mhm. Okay. Do you know what mean engage? Engage.
Engage when you are compromised with your partner to be married in a
Mhm.
future day.
Mhm. Okay. And marriage.
Single if when
Mhm.
single single if when you don't have a partner right now, you are single because you don't have a partner. You don't have your your
It's
half
on.
your half orange.
Yeah. Okay.
Married if when you are married, you have a marriage,
Mhm.
you have a ceremony, and when you and celebrate your marriage.
Okay.
Divorce is when you split up with your partner. You break up with your partner. You divorced with him. You divorced with him over with her. Separated is kind of the same, but divorce is more formal, and separated is when you separate. It's the same. It's divorce and separate the same.
Yeah. Divorce is when you are not living with the person.
That you married
Um,
before.
yeah. Since he live in other place and she is living in other place, no more relationship. And separate is when the people or the person is living in the same place, but they don't have any relationship. This is the
Wow.
first process. Separate,
Separate.
separate.
They live
Mhm,
in the same house. They are separate, but they live in the same house, in different apartments in the same house, but they are no longer together.
mhm. Yeah. However, separate is the first process before divorce.
Yeah. Wow.
This the
So
first
it has
process.
different meaning in local situations, in a specific situation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. This is the difference between because I have heard some cases in which the woman uh, doesn't like to be divorced or to be separate the the man because uh, some women has a lot of children for that. Uh, some women prefer live in the same house, but no, they she or they had relationship with the man. Mhm. It's an interesting the difference between divorce and separate. Okay. Well, you can see here there are in this slide. In this slide, you can see different statements that we love. And do you agree or disagree with each statement? For example, the statement green. What do you think about the statement green, Daniel?
Love is forever. I think love is not forever. I
Mm-hmm.
think I think love is until you love is until you love has an end. So it is not forever because you can lose love or you can no longer feel that the same love that you felt before with your partner. So
Mm-hmm.
the love can be interrupted with different situations or with bad things that you did or do still to your partner. So if you do something bad to your partner, the love is stepping back. Every time you do something bad to your partner or you disagree or you get into a fight with your partner, the love is stepping back until you no longer love your partner. So love is not forever. It depends if you had a good or an acceptable relationship, and you it depends the love depends if you understand each other.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And the second, the same line.
Love
Second,
is the same
the,
for all. I don't think so. I don't think love is the same for all because you can have a fetish with other people and other people cannot control, cannot understand those persons that have fetish, different fetish. Every people is different. So nobody thinks the same at all. Every people think differently and they love and they have feelings. Although the feeling indeed is the same, but the way of feeling that feeling is different. I don't know if you understand me, but I think the love or the way you love something is different from the love or the way of love of other people, or the affection you have to something is different from the affection they have to other things besides yours. So it is not the
mhm.
same for all. And
Okay.
love is different in love is different in different
Culture.
cultures. Differing or different cultures.
What do you think? It's important. It's important to think about it, this
Yeah, but
statement.
you said love is different in differing cultures or in
Mhm.
different cultures.
I think it's different. However, I am not sure why on internet um, it spots different N and G. I think it's important to check. You can write this sentence.
Yeah, so uh, different love is different in different cultures, of course, because the Chinese culture love their partners differently than the Colombian culture. It's
Mhm.
different. It's different, of course. They say most of the people in the world that say that the American people, the North American people, they are more cold in love than the Colombian people. They hardly ever show affection to their family down here. So I think it is because of the language and the way of of music that have influenced that. Here we can dance together, but they hardly ever dance together there. So I think in Indian people
Mhm.
that live in the India country, they dance differently than us. But that is the way they dance, is differently. The same is love. They love different because of the culture than
Mhm.
us. Islamic people, they cover the face. But
Yeah.
I don't know how a man can be attracted to a female in that
Depending.
situation, covered with her hair. But you see the love there. You see the love because you don't see your partner. You don't see the woman at all. Here, you can see a woman with shirts, with bras, but there no longer. But how do they love? That is different.
Mhm. Okay. Yes, it's correct. And do you know what? Why is different? Uh, when you use mm, in this case, you can see in. Okay, you can see love is different in different cultures. Uh, why it is different between the first one and the second one? Because the second one is road, before in. When something is written before in, the verb finish in ing.
So are you saying that that is the correct spelling of that sentence?
Mhm. Maybe for that, the same word is written different. I think. I'm not sure.
I don't think so. Yeah, so love
However,
is
I will.
commercial.
Mhm,
Love it is not commercial. Although some people think so, because you can pay money to someone to love you. A
mhm,
different kind of love. We're talking a different kind of love with money. Love, personally,
mhm,
according to my culture, it is not commercial because you cannot, but you can, but quote unquote, you cannot pay someone to love you because that is not a sincere love. That is not a true love. That is a forced love because of the money. And commercial, you commerce with love and with women and men. They
mhm,
love each other because of commercial purposes. So it is not
mhm,
love is not commercial, but they do that. They do that. So they think so. Every people have different opinions about it. My opinion is that
mhm,
it's not commercial. You cannot pay someone to love you because it is not a true love. Only
mhm,
you need to gain the love that you want through loving the person truly, hanging out every time, saying each other beautiful phrases or or things. I don't know, surprising each other
yeah,
with gifts.
yeah. What do you think? In the past, in the past, all people doing this love commercial,
I don't.
especially with their
Yeah,
their
prostitutes, sluts.
daughters. Mhm. In the past, and all
Since the
years.
beginning, all the time, since the beginning, since the creation of this earth,
Mhm,
always have been that because always have been people here, have been bad people living in this earth. So people that were bad always commerce with love. They always pay or slave women before in the past. They esclavizaban, slaved women to be paid showing love to others. That's why people, that's why God ends the earth that was before this earth. Because he saw that everybody was bad except Noah. I am reading the Bible, so I know that. And Noah, so he made from the sky pour down a heavy flood of water and, and flooded the earth, wiping every living things that breathed on earth. So that's why, because they were bad people and still until now are bad people. So all the time, since the beginning, commercial love is available all the time.
mhm. Okay. What do you think the next one?
Love has no place in the 21st century. That is not correct. Wow, I think here in 21st century,
Yes,
love do have a place. Do has a place. It is not
mhm,
true that sentence. Why is not true? Because obviously not everybody is bad. Some people are good. So love has a place here. Everybody has his own love in his heart, in our heart, in their hearts. So everybody love here. Not everybody, only the good people, but I think love has a place here until. And love crosses all boundaries. I think that is true. Love crosses all boundaries. Because, uh, for example, you love someone that live in China. I am here, and her is there in China. It is a large boundary between each other. So, because we love each other, we wait until we have the money to see each other or until I travel there. We wait, but we communicate each other in English, obviously, because I don't know. Let's say I don't know how to talk in Chinese, but she doesn't know how to talk in Spanish. So the easy language is English. So we communicate constantly every day. We're crossing boundaries because that is difficult to love from the distance. So love crosses boundaries because love can be translated on the internet, can be transferred through a call phone or through a web conference to a video chat to chat. We can express love still.
Okay, thank you. According to this, I forget to say that according to this statement, according to this statement, could you order um, this statement according to the agree and disagree? What is the most important? Mm,
I don't understand you.
I I asked you that if could you order this statement in
I think
order
you.
of importance?
I think your microphone is interfering this call.
My microphone?
It's interrupting this class. I think it's causing interference.
Okay. I'm going to repeat again the questions. I asked you that if you can or could you order these statements in order of importance.
Okay. So let's see. I think the first one could be love crosses all boundaries. The second one, love is different in different cultures. Then love is forever. Then love is the same for all. Then love has no place in the 21st century. And then love is commercial.
Yes, that's good. That's good, Daniel. Is correct. Okay. And now we can do an interesting activity. Okay. Let me explain about this activity. You need I'm going to give you a role. I'm going to give you a role and I choose a role as well. Okay? I'm going to send the sentence in which you need to talk me. Okay? Let me check. Give me 1 minute. Um, I'm going to send the sentence. I took one sentence. I'm going to send you I'm going to send you for to say for idioms. Okay, here's for idioms. Let me check. Idioms. The idioms are the same that I talked to you before. Okay. This is the first idiom. Okay.
What is my role?
1 moment. I'm going to explain. Let me check. I'm going to send first the idioms. And then I show you the example. The example, okay? Okay. I I am in Anna, okay? And you will be Meg. I think it's the pronunciation is Meg. Let me check something. Meg need to say, oh no. Meg need to say this one. Let me check this one. Plate. Is the second. The second is, you need to say that. Not the first one, the second. You need to say that. Y después W. Ok, y esta sería listo. Y tú dices esta para acá. Okay. Now I'm going to share you my screen in order to see the example. Okay. Let me know when you see when you see my screen. Sorry. You can see my screen. Yeah. This is the sample. You and me need to complete the following dialogue using the appropriate idioms. Yeah. Uh, I think that um,
Yeah, so my role is Meg. Your role is Anna.
mhm, yeah.
So yeah, let's start.
I
Let's
s-
begin.
okay. What do you think? First, speak or first complete? What do you think?
At the
Or
same
however,
time, at the same time.
okay, okay. Hi, Med. How is going?
Pretty good. And you?
Great. So, what's your love life?
No, so why?
Because I know a great guy. In this case, I need to say you because I know a great girl. She's my friend,
Uh,
and
I think it's the other way around. I think Anna, I am Anna. So I think the names are
yeah.
mistaken.
Okay, okay.
So we
Daniel
can
is
change. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
change.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay. Uh, let's begin again,
Yeah.
Daniel.
Hi, Meg. How's it going?
Pretty good. And you?
Great. So how's your love life?
Not so hot. White.
Because I know a great guy. He's Mike's friend, and he just broke up with his girlfriend. I want to arrange a date, the two of you.
Oh, do you mean a blind date? Blind date? I don't know him.
Don't worry. How about we go on a Dutch? I'll invite Mike.
No, in this case, you need to
On a
choose.
double, yeah. Don't worry. How about we go on a double date? I'll invite Mike.
Sure, that sounds like fun. But please tell him that I want to go Dutch.
Yeah.
I this is my rule. Okay. I rate I rather pay for myself since I don't even know him.
Okay, it's a date.
Thank you. What do you think? Let's begin the again or try it again or no?
I don't
The
know.
dialogue.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's interesting. Or what do you think? The dialogue.
It's good. It's good. It's good. Good exercise. I like it.
Okay. I think we can take into account that you need to know the words in order the words and according to your role, we can speak again the
Yeah.
exercise.
Yeah. There's no problem. So, hi, Meg. How's it going?
Pretty good. And you?
Great. So, how's your love life?
Not so hard. Wait.
Because I know a great guy. He's Mike's friend, and he just broke up with his girlfriend. I want to arrange a date for the two of you.
Oh, do you mean a blind date? I don't know him.
Don't worry. How about we go on a double date? I'll invite Mike.
Sure, that sounds like fun. But please tell him that I want to go Dutch. I read for myself since I don't even know him.
Okay, it's a date.
Okay, bye bye. Okay, I'm going to show you something. Thank you, Daniel. I think interesting. I'm going to show you something. Let me check. Um, adjective slow. Adjectives are low. Helpful. Let me check. I'm going to check a link. Um, do you know the history Valentine dates? Or no?
Valentine's Day.
How can you
I
say?
think I Valentine's Day. You're talking about Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you
so
know the
I I have heard the story, but right now I don't remember the story very well. So you can say the story to me if you want to remember me the story because I forgot completely. I have read so many articles about it in the past, but right now because of too much information, my brain it is not processing. So my brain get rid of the phrases or the story if I don't use him the story. I don't use that story currently.
okay. It means that you didn't or you don't remember very well about the story. Okay. Let me check the link in order to tell you the story. Let me check. Checks. Está bien. I'm checking. It's me. The first importance on campaign. Let me check. Okay, I'm going to share a short paragraph in order to know information. This information. I think it's interesting. The this story. However, I'm going to read. I'm going to read in order to explain. Uh, According to this information, the vale, could you repeat the pronunciation? This
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. Okay, thank you. Uh, Valentine's Day, according to this information, say that the most popular belief about Valentine is that there was or is that he was a priest from Rome in the 3rd century. Mm, ID, mean, antes de Cristo, ¿no? Emperor Claudius II had been marriage because he took
Second.
marriage men.
They say they say they say
Second, yes.
Claudius. Yeah, yeah. They say Emperor Claudius the second.
The second, okay. Emperor Claudius II, the second had been married because he thought married men were bad soldiers.
Of course.
Valentin thought this was unfair, so he broke the rules and arranged marriage in secret. Yeah. Um, when Claudius found out, Valentin was sentenced to death or died. Mm, died, and threw him in hole. There, he